What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today, we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. So much news to discuss. I'm not going to wait any time. We're going to get straight into it. If you're new, subscribe down below, drop a like as well. Let's get straight into it. Firstly, I had a lot of news to talk about for the managerial position at Barcelona, but not Ronald Koeman, but Joan Laporta did do a press conference this morning. I thought it was best to react to that. Of course, the words coming out of the president's mouth is the most important. So let's get into what he had to say during this press conference. He said some bombshells, absolute bombshells. Firstly, he starts by saying the reason why I call for this press conference because we need to explain ourselves. We want to explain the short-term road trip for the plan because I've noticed that there are really other data and differences. We finished a project which hadn't, worked out at the moment. This is restarting a new project, and we have a lot of joys coming for the Barcelona fans. I want to present myself in front of you to explain to you what everything's going on currently at the club. First, he said there's no changes such as there's no such thing as a transitional season at Barcelona. We've already told the coach at the end of the season that we would assess what he's done at the club, always with the respect and the admiration of Ronald Koeman, who still has a contract at Barcelona. We know that there's a lot of talks about Messi's future. The new contract for Messi is going well at the moment, but it's not done yet. We hope that he will be accepted by the player. Our relationship is very good with Messi. Messi loves Barcelona, and of course, we all want him to continue at the club. Next week, we'll talk about new additions to the team as well. So next week, they're going to be announcing some new signs at Barcelona for their first team. So get ready for that. We can't let what happened in the last few years. We have lost a nothing and has been changed. What us losing will be a consequence. So again, Juan Laporta not too happy about how we lost this season. The European Super League was very advanced when we arrived. For Barcelona, it was important to be involved. Barcelona will never be standing out on the sideline when it comes to new movements in the world of football. We came to the conclusion that we want to be involved in the European Super League, but we reserved our place. This club belongs to the Socios, so we want to discuss this with them. Right now, we're going through a lot of problems. A lot of teams are suffering financially, the smaller clubs as well. We want to advance that in that point. Barcelona is always about dialogue. I have a good relationship with, the Liga president and also the UEFA president in SFRN recently. Here, we have open doors to, talk about it and open dialogue as well. I can be very I can't be very precise financially. We are still under the audit that would be ending in July. On June the 20th, we will hold the assembly meeting. There are emergencies where that have to be solved, of course. Some are worrying and others are very surprised as well. Message to the show sees is patience, and also have optimism. And next season will be successful. We were inspired by Juan Laporta, or not sorry, by Juan Laporta. We were inspired by Johan Cruyff when we were thinking about the new system in which the first team has to play. But with the Cruyffists in all the sections, brave and win by playing well as well. Then Juan Laporta was asked some questions by the media. First, he was asked, about the responsibility of the clubs, the responsibility we saw after the club because we have put in a very dire economic situation, very big losses, and very big debt as well. Then he was asked about Ronald Koeman's future. He said we will sit down with Ronald Koeman next season and we will finish, defining all aspects and we will decide together. We are evaluating everything that has been done in the season. We didn't, for people asking for my volume is perfectly fine. Just bring up your volume. Everything is good on my end. We didn't sign Ronald Koeman. That's the main thing that Juan Laporta kept on mentioning throughout this, press conference. We need these conversations to have, verify that we want him to be the same at Barcelona. We speak clearly and we speak with a lot of respect and admiration. So, again, a lot of things just pointing to, Ronald Koeman not coming out the door. Then he talked about Ronald Koeman, of course, going to the hospital. There were reports coming out last night that Ronald Koeman had, an anxiety attack and he was in the hospital. Didn't really want to talk about this today because I didn't think it was a viable source coming in from Fox Sports from Mexico. But now in this press conference, Juan Laporta did confirm it. He said that yesterday Ronald Koeman gave us a worrying fear. He had to go to the hospital, but luckily everything was well. I told him to calm down and take it easy. Then he's asked about Xavi, coming in as the Barcelona manager. He said that I'm not discarding him or anyone else. We are at the club talking and discussing, but we need to, make these decisions. We have a coach who is, still has a contract and we have a good relationship with him, but we need time. We have only been here for a few months, so again, makes sense on their end. Let's check. Let's see this 1 second. Yeah, so volume is completely fine on my end. If you're having trouble with it, check your audio on your computer or phone, whatever. It's completely fine. So, anyways, back to Xavi said that we have respect for Ronald Koeman, who has the contract in force. Do not rule out Koeman. So again, he's still trying to say that we don't want Xavi, but we also don't want Koeman at the same time. He's leaving the door completely open for anyone who wants to come in as the Barcelona manager. That Koeman has a profile that we want for our new project. The relationship is nice and healthy. They was asked about Leo Messi, said that Messi is excited by the new project. I'm moderately optimistic about his renewal. So again, Juan Laporta very confident that Messi is going to renew. He said that Messi doesn't care about money. What he wants to compete and win everything. We all knew this. Messi doesn't want money. He talked about this as well during the press conference, saying that look, another club can easily offer Messi more money. That's 100%. We'll hold our hands up. Any club can come in, PSG, Manchester City, and offer him way more money than we're giving him. We're trying to give him the best sporting project out there. So that's one that he's trying to imply. Oh, I didn't even finish that. I don't know why I moved on. Then, of course, he's asked about Pep Guardiola coming in as the Barcelona manager. He said that Guardiola is my dream. He said, I'm not here to talk about my dreams. I'm here to talk about the reality. When we talk about Guardiola, the only thing that is in my head is that I hope he wins the Champions League final this weekend on Saturday. He is a great friend of mine. Then he's asked about more questions. He said that we are reversing the economic situation. The wage bill must be adjusted. That's when he asked about some of the heavyweights in the team as well. He said that we will talk. We will talk with them to share what we need to relax over the next few years. That right decisions were not made upstairs. So again, Juan Laporta took a lot of shots at Bartomeu in this press conference, talking about how the fact that the wage bill is absolutely poor, Messi's contract situation, the rebuilding of the Camp Nou, which was actually the next question. He said that we have good options from sponsorship for the Barcelona kit. We'd like to continue with Rakuten, and we are in talks with the Rakuten owner, Mr. Mikitani. So we'll see what happens with the Rakuten sponsorship. I think it's going to stay for a little bit longer. Also, UNICEF on the back of the shirt will stay as well. He's asked about the rebuild of the Camp Nou. The audit will determine the final budget. We will present them to the Catalan, to the city of the city council. We await the license to be able to start the improvement plan to start the works for the new stadium. So the new stadium is definitely one of the priorities for Juan Laporta. He said the wage bill for the Barcelona first team is 110% of the club's expected income. Now that completely shocked me. That is ridiculous. 110%. What is Bartomeu smoking when he was, checking, doing these wages for these players? Absolutely crazy. Anyways, continue by saying that can Koeman, and then he was asked, a very, very straight question. He said, can Ronald Koeman continue after holding talks with him that you're looking for a new coach? He said, yes, it can work. Our relationship is very good and clear. So Juan Laporta was asked, you have 50, you asked for Ronald Koeman to, give you 15 days to look for a new president, and then you want him to come and continue. Is that still possible? He said yes. So that's him basically confirming that he told Ronald Koeman, look, I don't want you. I'm going to need 15 days to look for a new coach. If I can't find a new coach, you can stay. So very, very blunt and very, very straight Juan Laporta was in this press conference. And yes, the quotes are coming in from Pep Guardiola in the chat. I did see those. Pep Guardiola right now is doing his press conference for the Champions League tomorrow. He said that, look, whether we lose, win, or draw the Champions League, I'm 100% going to be staying at Manchester City next, for the next year. So again, that's Pep Guardiola coming out, debunking all these rumors as well. Also, the next question came in about the new stadium as well. That there will be a period as short as possible that we will have to go out and play outside the Camp Nou. I don't know when and I don't know where as of right now. So Juan Laporta confirming again, there will be a point next season where we're not playing at the Camp Nou for a home games because of course it's going to be renovations, similar to what Real Madrid are doing today with the Bernabeu. They have to play the whole entire season in their training ground. So again, something similar to that could be happening at Barcelona. Next one, the question he asked was about Leo Messi. So that Messi wants to feel comfortable at Barcelona again, and that only means winning. So again, not about money for Leo Messi. He just wants a winning project, and he wants to win as many trophies as he can in the next few years. He said the end of the season has been. He said next question was asked about, of course, Ronald Koeman's future. He said the next season has been disastrous, and it will help us make a decision. So again, not Ronald Koeman. I keep mixing them up. Juan Laporta referring to the fact that the end of the season has been a disaster, and that will help him with his decision for Ronald Koeman, because we could all agree on that. And the season was an absolute disgrace. The loss to Granada, loss to Celta Vigo, barely beat Eibar, who in 20th place, draw to Levante, very, very poor to the end of the season. Ask more questions about Xavi, so that I'm sure he'll be a great coach. He's a delicate subject because he's a friend, and it's complicated, of course, because Juan Laporta loves Xavi. He said yes, his experience can help us in making decisions. We have to live in different situations from 2003 and 2008, but the principles are the same. Someone asked, you trusted Pep Guardiola back in 2008 when he's the Barcelona B coach, had no experience to come in. Why don't you want to trust Xavi? Laporta said right now I'm not trusting Xavi because it's a different situation right now. There's different, aspects. So it's not like this. It's not, if it was the exact same situation in 2008, of course, maybe Xavi could be the manager right now. Right now, it's completely different, and he doesn't trust Xavi at the moment. So that's again Laporta confirming that he doesn't really want Xavi right now, which is quite weird. He's just coming, he's being completely honest in this interview in this press conference, so fair play to him. Again, more about Messi. He said that he knows that he wants to be, comfortable. He has, some years left and he wants to enjoy himself. What has changed? Well, now I am the president. I think Leo likes that. So again, more shots of Bartomeu. That's him saying, look, now that I'm the president, most likely Leo Messi is going to stay, which is, of course, very good news. Again, next question is on the Super League. That I talked to Seferin that we do not plan to, apologize for, thinking or paying a penalty that has no justification. If we are penalized, we will go to the Court of Arbitration of Sports and we will surely win. So again, Laporta very confident he's going to be staying. Like the Barcelona won't be get fined from the Super League or won't get banned from the Champions League. So that's him very confident on that. Finally, the last two questions said that he answered were, there's a lot of investors that are keen with Barcelona. We receive, offers every day. I'm optimistic that in the next 2 seasons, our club will be healthy again. So with a lot of companies being interested in Barcelona, Joan Laporta thinks that in the next 2 seasons, Barcelona will be healthy again. Again, this press conference did confirm that Barcelona are still 1.2 billion euros in debt. But of course, he said in the next 2 seasons, we believe that we will get out of that debt, which is absolutely fantastic. He ended off the press conference saying that we will have a very competitive team for next season. So overall, in the press conference, he was very honest throughout the entire press conference. Nothing was hidden, nothing, no questions were dodged, nothing like that. If you're new, by the way, make sure you subscribe down below and drop a like as well. The one thing that I didn't like in this press conference with him was his truthfulness about the Ronald Koeman situation. Saying that, look, yes, I said to him, give me 15 days to find a new coach. If not, you'll stay. Yes, he was in the hospital having heart problems. Right now, his agent, Ronald Koeman's agent, literally came out now like a minute ago saying, look, he went to the hospital for regular checks. He didn't have, an anxiety attack or a heart attack, nothing like that. But Juan Laporta should worry about Barcelona and not Ronald Koeman's, personal life. So again, shots are being thrown at each other. That's really the thing that I didn't really like about this in the press. I think other than that, Juan Laporta was excellent. He was, very fluent, kept like everything straight, was completely honest with us. But again, in terms of the coach, he was a bit too honest, saying that, look, Xavi's inexperienced right now, not looking at him. Pep Guardiola, yes, he's the dream. Ronald Koeman, I told him, look, 15 days, give me some time to find a new coach. If not, you'll stay. And he also said that in the next week, we will decide everything. The new signs will come in, and Ronald Koeman's future will be decided as well. So, of course, being his first press conference as the president, he's only been, he's only been in as a president for what, 2 or 3 months now. So you can understand how some things are quite unclear at the moment, but overall, very good press conference from the president, and he was very clear, meticulous. Again, on the Ronald Koeman situation, it was a bit too honest, but what can you do? There's a lot of back and forth now between Joan Laporta and Ronald Koeman. So that concludes the press conference of Ronald Koeman that he did this morning, only a few hours ago. Now let's get into some details. First, I want to talk about Messi's contract renewal. As we all know, it is very close. Coming in from Lawrence, and the meeting between Joan Laporta and Jorge Messi took place yesterday. Both parties finished the meeting very happy and good feeling. The ball is now in Messi's court. Esport 3, very reliable. They also came out saying that Barcelona have already presented the renewal offer to Leo Messi. The initial idea was to wait for the result of the audit, but since it was, taking too long, don't want to, wait any longer to renew Leo Messi's contract. They also said that Messi has not received a response while waiting to know more details of the sporting project, and now he has left for Argentina for the World Cup qualifiers and the Copa America. Barcelona have announced a Laporta press conference for tomorrow for the first time. That's what we're talking about today. Is that Barcelona are optimistic about Messi's, continuation. And here is the contract details for Messi: 2 more years at Barcelona, 3 years in the MLS, as well as being a club ambassador in the USA, and then 5 years again in Barcelona as a member of the football area. 2 years only at Barcelona. Come on, he's gonna be going to the MLS as the best player in the world. I think 2 years is very short. I thought maybe he can easily do 3 years, maybe 4. I think 2 years is very short. I think that's a short. He's asking for so much in so little time. Again, I would love for that to be longer. Maybe there could be an option to renew that, to make that longer. We'll wait and see. But it's only 2 years at Barcelona, 3 years in the MLS, also being a club ambassador while he's there, and then 5 years coming back to Barcelona as a club member in the football area. So that is the contract that's being rumored at the moment to Leo Messi. We'll see if I think it's what he wants, right? Of course, the money is not going to be there. It'll definitely be less than what he's making right now, 100% for sure. But again, it's where we're at in terms of financially. What Messi wants is, a sporting project, a good way to win in the next 2 seasons. So get ready for the next 2 seasons. By the way, expect Barcelona to win a lot. Of course, that's Messi's ambition. That's Messi's drive. But 2 years only at Barcelona, man, that really disappointed me. I felt like he could have done more. I felt like he could easily do 3 years. Easily do 3 years. I thought he would be, a 4-year deal, 2 years in MLS, then retire. But only 2 years at Barcelona. That's very, very disappointing. We're gonna, enjoy the next few years at Barcelona, because after that we're going to be down in the dust. So again, those are the details on Messi's contract. Hopefully he will sign it. Now let's get into some transfer news, more specifically on the new deals that are going to be coming in that Joan Laporta talked about on Eric Garcia, Wijnaldum, Aguero as well. Let's start talking about Eric Garcia. When Deportivo came out saying that Eric Garcia will arrive in Barcelona next week and sign his contract, and he could also be presented. In addition to formalizing his transfer, Eric Garcia also plans to spend a few days of vacation in his hometown before the Euro. So again, after Champions League final, both Aguero and Eric Garcia could be coming to Barcelona, sign their contracts. Will they be presented? I don't know, but I definitely expect an official announcement from the club saying, look, we signed Aguero, we signed Garcia, we'll present them, after the Euros, after the Copa America, all that sort of stuff. Wijnaldum, same thing. Yesterday, his agents were at the club to finalize his arrival, and he will sign a contract until 2024. Again, Romano came out saying that Wijnaldum will sign his contract until 2024 in the next few hours. That was yesterday, after a verbal agreement was reached 2 days ago. Done deal now. Same thing for him. He's gonna arrive after the Champions League final, so next week, sign his contract officially. So again, the wheels are officially in motion. And Fabrizio Romano also tweeted this about 2 hours ago, saying deal completed and pre-contract agreement signed. Sergio Aguero will join Barcelona after the Champions League final. Verbal agreement already has been reached 1 week ago. Aguero will complete his medicals as a new Barcelona player on Sunday. So of course, tomorrow is the Champions League final. After the Champions League final, Aguero is going to fly to Barcelona, do his medical, stay there on Monday, sign the contract. He's already signed the pre-contract agreement as of right now. So Aguero, absolutely done deal on that. And that was the fact that Barcelona were in the free market and did everything so quickly is absolutely fantastic. Keep in mind that the summer transfer window hasn't even opened yet, and we've already made 4 signs. The pie is not completely a done deal yet. He's in the 95% again. They're still waiting for his response on that economic offer. But Wijnaldum, 1,000,000,000% done. Eric Garcia, 1,000,000,000,000% done, and Sergio Aguero, 1,000,000,000,000% done. So those 3 are done deal. We're still waiting on Depay. Oops. But one player who also will be joining Barcelona, it's in the title, it's in the thumbnail as well, and I was so happy when I heard this news yesterday, and that is about Emerson Royale. Candacer came out saying that Barcelona have informed Real Betis they are going to pay the $9 million for Emerson and own him complete rights as a player. The deadline is May 31st. Clubs have also said the operation has been sealed. Cat Radio also came out saying that Barcelona will buy back Emerson Royale from Real Betis. Barcelona must pay €9 million to Real Betis, but the possible inclusion of Juan Miranda could reduce the cost of the transfer. On Juan Miranda, Marca came out saying that Barcelona are financing the buyback option of Emerson Royale, while Juan Miranda will also stay at Real Betis. Expect for the unexpected turn of events, Barcelona will pay the $9 million before May 31st and bring Emerson back to Barcelona. Mundo Deportivo also said the same thing, saying that Barcelona will buy back Emerson Royale from Real Betis. Further, if Barcelona sell him to another club this summer, Real Betis get 50% of that deal. If they sell him next summer, Real Betis get 20% of that deal. Summer after that, Barcelona get completely 100% of whatever they sell for him. Again, he's going to be going now to Brazil for the World Cup qualifiers, and if Dani Alves is not fit for the Copa America, Emerson will come back in again, and he'll also go to the Olympics as well. But again, 100%, Emerson will be doing preseason with Barcelona, which is absolutely fantastic on him. Now this has opened the door for someone to leave. Javi Miguel has come out saying that Emerson's arrival at Real Betis, combined with Gini Wijnaldum signing, opens the door for Sergio Roberto to leave Barcelona. Both right back and midfield positions will be occupied. Roberto is clearly expandable. So Emerson's coming in. This could also mean that Roberto is going to be leaving. I think bringing in Emerson is absolutely fantastic. I thought, bit worried with all the offers coming in for him. There's also rumors coming out saying that, look, if Villarreal make a strong offer, 30 million, Joan Laporta may take it. But for me, it's you have to keep Emerson. He is just that good. It's just, I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited to see him. Of course, Destiny's competition are right back, and again, it does open the door for Sergio Roberto to leave. We're gonna buy him. It's absolutely exciting, but again, if any club comes in with a big offer, Juan Laporta will sell. So let's just calm down a bit. He's going to be coming in, 100% going to be doing preseason. After that, we'll wait and see. If a club comes in with a big offer, I think Juan Laporta will sell him. But right now, he's going to be a Barcelona player. So let's go back to the done deals now. Aguero's a done deal. Eric Garcia done deal. Wijnaldum a done deal. Emerson a done deal. We're only waiting on Depay. So that's 5 signings already, and we're not even hitting June 1st. 5 signings. Juan Laporta has done fantastically so far. But now, I tweeted this last night, now he has to start getting rid of the dead wood. He brought in all the good players to freshen up the squad. Get rid of the dead wood now. Get rid of Roberto. Get rid of Braithwaite, Firpo, Pjanic, Fernandes. All those players now. It's time to get rid. You brought in. Now it's time to get rid. So great moves from Juan Laporta this summer. 5 signings. Well, 4 signings confirmed. 1 signing almost a done deal. Now, there's other rumors coming out again about this Donnarumma Ter Stegen, it's not really a swap, but just Donnarumma coming in. Firstly, the Masia broke this. Very, very reliable source in Italy. He's come out saying that Barcelona want to sign Gianluigi Donnarumma. Regardless of Marc Andre Ter Stegen's future, contacts between the both parties are continuous at the moment, and Barcelona are the favorites to sign him. Then, I saw this report. I was like, maybe this is Raiola just, talking in the media, trying to, boost up his agent. Then Fabrizio Romano came out. I was like, uh-oh, strap your seatbelts for this. He said that Mino Raiola spoke with Barcelona in the last few hours, this was yesterday night, of course, about Gianluigi Donnarumma. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen is 100% staying as the first-choice goalkeeper. He's untouchable. But the Barcelona board will decide soon whether to sign Donnarumma or not. I saw this, I was like, what is going on? Mundo Deportivo as well came out backing those 2 statements, saying that Donnarumma is a real option for Barcelona. The 20-year-old goalkeeper is considered as a great market opportunity. There are voices to see him as a great player to cover for Ter Stegen, also to push him as well. Great competition. I'm there thinking like, Donnarumma's a free agent. He's Raiola's agent. They're going to demand 20 million sign-on bonus, 400K a week, 5 million for Raiola, 5 million for his father as well. It's not really a free deal. And by the way, Donnarumma is going to start crying. He's going to come in, like, yeah, I'm going to challenge Ter Stegen. He's going to be on the bench the entire season, then he's going to want out. If you want to sign Donnarumma, then maybe flip him next summer, sell him for 40 million, something like that. I think that could be absolutely genius from Juan Laporta. Wouldn't mind that whatsoever. But him coming in as a backup goalkeeper is not going to happen. He will not accept that. He's been playing at the top level since he was, 18 or 17 at AC Milan. No way he's going to come now to Barcelona to sit on the bench. Of course, it would provide good competition for Ter Stegen, but it's a too expensive competition. You want to bring in someone else like a Nike Pena, maybe another Neto or another Silson, that's fine. But bringing in Donnarumma, it's like having Jan Oblak and Ter Stegen at one team, or Courtois and Oblak in one team. It's not going to work out. If you want to sign him to flip him, sign him this summer for free, pay the bonuses, all that sort of stuff, and then sell him next summer for 50 million, I'm okay with that. But again, maybe this is just Laporta trying to make the relationship with him and Raiola much stronger for Erling Haaland next summer. Again, I still don't see this happening, but Barcelona are interested. There's no denying that. Now let's get into some Barcelona B news over the past 24 hours. Of course, some of the Barcelona B players that can become into the first team, their contracts are expiring. We're going to talk about that. Firstly, coming in from Mundo Deportivo, saying that Barcelona have decided to, extend the contract of Juan Miranda and Ander Orellana in 2023. Oriol Busquets could also follow. The deadline to extend their contract is June the 1st. If the contracts are not extended by June the 1st, compensation would have to be paid, whose amount varied, the amounts vary between each player, but it could exceed €500,000. Firstly, Juan Miranda. Of course, Juan Miranda could be included in that Emerson deal. Let's say, for example, Barcelona buy Emerson for 9 million, then Real Betis buy Miranda for 9 million. Of course, that's an even split, 0-0 loss. That could be a possibility as well. It's looking like Juan Miranda is going to be included in that Emerson deal. We'll wait and see what happens, but 100% he's going to be back at Real Betis next season, whether it's a loan or a permanent move. When the video came out saying the idea for Juan Miranda would be to execute the buy-up option and then loan him back out to Real Betis. The club want to keep control over the player unless a permanent transfer with Real Betis is agreed. So exactly what I just said. On Alejandro Orellana, in 2018, Alejandro Orellana extended his contract for 3 years plus an option for 2 years, and his contract also includes a 100 million release clause. If the option is to extend was not executed, he would have to be a free agent and decide his future, and Barcelona would have to, be compensated. So again, if he's a free agent, he will probably leave. So Barcelona have to, activate that, trigger option very, very soon. On Oriol Busquets, he also has the same thing, a 3 years plus 2 year extension, but his release clause is 200 million. So again, we have to, watch out for these players who are coming in or trying to leave the club and not make sure their contracts don't expire as well. Make sure you guys are new, by the way. Hit that subscribe button and hit the like button and subscribe down below as well. Next one is about Iñaki Peña coming in from sports, and Iñaki Peña ends his stage at Barcelona B. 100% he won't be at Barcelona B next season. He'll either be promoted or go out on loan, and his contract ends in 2023. Iñaki will either be Ter Stegen's backup or leave on loan. Barcelona highly value him and believe that he needs to play. So Iñaki Peña definitely leaving next summer from Barcelona B. And also, he has just signed Jorge Mendes as his new agent. That's another agent now for Barcelona that has Jorge Mendes. Of course, and the contract right there says that he's also with Ansu Fati and Alejandro Balde. So he's signed out with Jorge Mendes, a big agent. If he's gonna look for a move out, he'll definitely find him a move out. Hopefully, he won't go to Wolves, but we'll see what happens with it. He's now signed with Jorge Mendes, but again, since Joan Laporta has arrived at Barcelona, La Masia has been his priority. Now he has to focus on these contract extensions. Of course, Hando Oriana could be leaving for free. Oriol Busquets could be leaving for free. You have to send back Juan Miranda on loan, so you have to execute his trigger clause as well. A lot of things that Juan Laporta has to worry about. Of course, now Iñaki Peña has signed with Jorge Mendes as well, a big agent, one of the super agents. Of course, was Ronaldo's agent as well. Gonna have to watch out for that. He's not gonna want to be the third choice goalkeeper again next season. He's either gonna go out on loan or be the backup for Ter Stegen. We'll see what happens with it. But again, La Masia has always been one of the top priorities for Juan Laporta. And finally, to end off the stream, we're going to give you guys an update on the injury of Ansu Fati. Of course, his injury has been out since November. It's been absolutely terrible. Mundo Deportivo, having Miguel from AS, came out saying that Ansu Fati has started his recovery in Barcelona today after spending 3 weeks in Portugal with the occasion visits to Real Madrid. The youngster begins his rehabilitation at the Esportiva from Thursday. So fantastic news. He's currently in Barcelona, rehabbing. 3 weeks after his removal from Dr. Coutat, Ansu Fati has returned to Barcelona to begin his rehabilitation under the supervision of the club's medical services. During these 21 days, Ansu Fati in Portugal worked with the medical team and the Portuguese national doctor as well, who operated on him, with the occasional trips to Real Madrid to be treated by the physiotherapist there, Raul Martinez. Now Fati has begun the new stage, i.e. working with trusted physios at the club. Xavi's Ansu Fati's priority objective is to recover in the start of the preseason, which is expected to be July 12th to July the 18th, somewhere around that in that week. Now everything points to after that 4-month surgery, Ansu Fati could recover in about 2.5 months. That means if there's no setbacks, the young forward could start preseason with the first team and his teammates. So fantastic news on that. Fernando Polo Mundo Deportivo, he also came out saying that Ansu Fati is already in Barcelona following his recovery plan. 3 weeks after his operation, Ansu Fati is satisfied with the evaluation of his injury. Ansu wants to be ready for preseason, after saying goodbye to the Euros and Tokyo. So fantastic news about Ansu Fati. He is now looking to be fit for preseason. Of course, been out since November. We all thought it was going to be a few months. It's so nice to see him back, at Barcelona training, all that sort of stuff. He's planning to be back for preseason. Hopefully, he will make it then. There could be another setback. Hopefully not, but he's going to be so important for next season. Of course, when he got injured, he was the best Barcelona season. I mean, when he was injured, he was the best Barcelona player. He was better than Messi. At the time, he was our only, man going forward. At the time, Messi was, scoring only just penalties, wasn't scoring outside the box. If you remember, he was our best player. He got injured, and now he's going to be back, hopefully, for preseason. That's going to be the goal. So excited to see him come back. Of course, we absolutely miss him, and he's going to be so important for our future. And that's going to conclude the end of this live stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash a like. Of course, subscribe down below. We covered a lot. The free transfers coming in, Messi's future, Laporta's press conference this morning today, absolutely huge. Gave some big hints. Of course, gave you some updates on the Barcelona B players at La Masia, and the Ansu Fati injury update as well. So a lot of stuff to cover in this video. If you missed anything, you can just watch back to the live stream, no problem. But if you did enjoy it, smash a like, and of course, subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the exact same thing, a live transfer video. Of course, I love to integrate with the chat. A lot of people are saying a lot throughout this video there's volume problems. Absolutely no volume problems. Just, raise up your volume and you should be good to go. But that's going to be the end of this live stream. Again, if you enjoyed it, subscribe down below and drop a like as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care and Forza Barca.